For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Isaiah 60:2. But it shall be one day which shall be known to the Lord, not day nor night, but it shall come to pass, that at evening time it shall be light. Zechariah 14:7. Bishop S.C. Johnson was born in March 1893, according to the United States Census. However, church literature has it listed as November 24, 1897, in Pine Tree Quarters, North Carolina, in Edgecombe County.
Bishop Johnson the Hunter displayed many hunting trophies. Bishop Johnson the Farmer was the overseer of the church's 100-plus acre farm.
Greetings, everybody, and to the saints of the Most High God. We greet you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. This broadcast is another.
Bishop Johnson the musician was a skilled trombone player.
Radio program, a lyrical program that is dedicated for the salvation and sanctification of all humanity, regardless of race and color. Now, our broadcast is from the General Assembly of the Churches of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Bishop Johnson the businessman had many businesses. His first business was a store in the 1920s.
Bishop S.C. Johnson, founder, pastor, and general overseer.
Bishop Johnson the Traveler traveled throughout the United States and foreign countries spreading the gospel. Bishop Johnson the Broadcaster had a network of over 70 radio stations.
Bishop Johnson raised Brother John Wellborn from the dead on April 15, 1960, after he fell off the roof of one of the church-owned houses.
Bishop Johnson, the debater, defended the gospel, offering a reward of $500,000 to anyone who could prove him wrong. No one ever succeeded.
Savior, let me walk with thee, ever by thy side, while my
Bishop Johnson, the Apostle, preached the gospel for over 41 years, saving thousands of souls, healing the sick, and raising the dead.
Savior, let me walk with thee, walk with thee, walk with thee. Oh, let me walk with thee in thy real bright sunlight to thy deep. Jesus, let me walk. That walk with thee.
Bishop Johnson pastored his first church in 1919 and moved to 1426 Stiles Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1921.
Walk with me, Savior, let me walk with me, walk with me.
The first church Bishop Johnson built in Philadelphia was at 22nd and Montgomery Street in 1935 during the Great Depression.
Jesus, let me walk. Yes, walk with me, Savior, let me walk with me.
Bishop Johnson visited the landmark church building known as the John Wanamaker, after being informed the building was for sale. During his visit, Bishop Johnson prayed, "Lord, give it to me." The asking price was $105,000. After placing a deposit, an insurance company financed a loan for $62,000 and informed Bishop Johnson that that amount was $14,000 more than they had ever loaned anyone. At the settlement table, Bishop Johnson was still $14,000 short. There was a man there who did not know Bishop Johnson, but he wrote him a check for the $14,000 difference. In March of 1949, Bishop Johnson and his congregation moved their headquarters to this location at 22nd and Bainbridge Streets in Philadelphia. On November 30th, 1958, a 7-alarm fire destroyed the church building located at 22nd and Bainbridge Streets in 33 minutes. The congregation of approximately 1,500 marched to safety, declaring, "We are going to build a bigger and better headquarters." Bishop Johnson began to make plans to rebuild. Serving as general contractor, and with most of the labor coming from church members, Bishop Johnson broke ground in March 1959 during a nationwide steel strike. The new building was completed mortgage-free in only 11 months. A dedication service was held on February 28, 1960.
I have something better now. Something better. We want to give God the glory. Amen. I wept a little while ago. I didn't weep when it took it away, because I saw this. Thank God. As the flame was going up and the building was collapsing, my faith thank God. My faith, I said, looked up to God, one that called me, one that made me a preacher. Thank God, and when it took it away, I give God the glory. I told my congregation that Tuesday night, when everything was gone, that I was just as much man that Tuesday night as I was the Tuesday night before the church left. And I'm just as much man now. Thank God as I was then, because my faith look up to Him that said, I will never fail thee, neither will I forsake thee. He said, as He was with Moses, I'll do you to God. Says, I will be with thee. So He has blessed us. I told you before we spaded out the shovel of dirt that it was all right. I told you it was all right. Didn't I tell you it was all right? I didn't shed a tear. I did shed a few this morning. Amen. I did shed a few this morning, but I didn't shed one when He took it away. Because He is a big God. And God made me look for something better. And we have something better. Yes, we have something better. Amen. Far better.
That's the reason when I built here, I wanted all the space. City wouldn't let me have it. But I wanted it all. Would it God so that I'd have plenty room. They said, what in the world do you want with such a big church? I never planned nowhere for me to stay. I planned church and dormitory. Take care of the folks at the big meetings. I forgot myself. I don't think for a minute that parish house was my plan. I worked it out until City Hall says, no, you can't go no further. So I tell you what you can do. What? You can have a parish house there. This is a miracle God performed. Can you imagine that God give us something like this in 11 months? Everything. I changed, I just changed everything. An architect wanted to come in and fix it like he wanted. I just changed things. Amen. And changed until he said, well, I'll take my hand off. I said, all right, I'll take it. Give it to me. Looks all right, too, don't it?
The new headquarters main auditorium was bigger and better, with a seating capacity of approximately 5,000. It was Philadelphia's largest church auditorium and the world's largest apostolic faith edifice. Bishop Johnson's congregation grew from the humble beginnings of only 2 members to over 50,000. Bishop Johnson built or renovated over 100 churches.
promise. Yeah, oh yeah, and answer prayer. Thou who knowest all the
Bishop Johnson collapsed while preaching to a capacity audience at the Ward Theatre in Kingston, Jamaica, British West Indies. On Wednesday, February 22nd, 1961, telling his audience he would continue the sermon at a later date. Bishop Johnson later died at the age of 68. Although his mortal body is gone, Bishop Johnson's voice continues to be heard over the radio and by tape recording, referred to by some as the voice from the grave.